everyone, Jennifer here. Today I have my annual holiday book gift guide for you, and you know I love to give books to people for presents. I think people love to receive them and they're just wonderful. So I have a list of some really great books that I think you're really going to love. Okay, starting right off with Sunlight on the River by Scott Gutterman. This is such a beautiful book, and it would make the perfect present for someone who loves the arts and appreciates paintings and poems. And I'll tell you why. This book is edited by Scott Gutterman, who is the deputy director at the New Gallery in New York City. And the whole book is poems about paintings and paintings about poems. So he has curated here a very unique collection of paintings and poetry that all go together, and it's just, I mean, if you love paintings and you love poetry, this is your dream book. So basically what he has is, on the right hand side of the page is the painting, and many of them are famous. You will recognize many of them. And then on the left hand side of the page is a poem. And in this case, this painting is of course Edgar Degas, The Two Dancers on Stage. I just love Degas. And the poem that he accompanies the picture with is called Museum Piece by Richard Wilbur. And I just want to read this one to you because I love this one. It says, "The good gray guardians of art patrol the halls on spongy shoes, impartially protective, though perhaps suspicious of Toulouse. Here dozes one against the wall, disposed upon a funeral chair. A Degas dancer pirouettes upon the parting of his hair. See how she spins, the grace is there, but strain as well is plain to see. Degas loved the two together, beauty joined to energy. Edgar Degas purchased once a fine El Greco, which he kept against the wall beside his bed to hang his pants on while he slept." And I love this poem. And you'll just see it's such a delight to look at the painting and see what the poet had in mind when he wrote it, or she wrote it. And in some cases, there are paintings here that are based on poems. So it wasn't always the case that the painting came first. And it's just a wonderful collection of all different types of art. You have modern art, you have impressionist art, you have famous pieces, lesser known pieces. What's this one? This is Henri Matisse, The Violinist at the Window. Of course, this is a very famous one. Of course, Seurat Sunday Afternoon Along the Seine. This is what is on the cover of the book. This is one of my favorite paintings ever. And the poem that accompanies it is so cool. It's from Delmore Schwartz. So it's an excerpt from his work. So this is just a beautiful book. It would make a perfect gift for somebody, and I highly recommend it. This was sent to me by Prestel. I love this book. It's the perfect gift. Next, this is a children's book, and if you know any little boys or girls who love the ballet, they will love this book, and the pictures are so beautiful. So it's called Swan. And this is a new release, I believe, and it's the life and dance of Anna Pavlova. So, of course, the famous ballerina Anna Pavlova, who we've all heard of. At least we've heard of the dessert that was named after her famous tutus. And this book is by Laurel Snyder, and it's illustrated by Julie Morstad. And I picked up this book when I was doing my book signing at Page's bookstore in Manhattan Beach. They had the most amazing collection of children's books, among other books at that store. So whenever I go there, I always pick up a few books for my daughters. And I love this book. It's for children, and it's about the life of Anna Pavlova. And look at these pictures. I mean, literally, I opened up the book and I just saw the pictures and I said, I have to get this book. I didn't even know what it was about at first. But you read it and it's so beautifully and poetically written, and it's about her life. And, you know, it does sort of touch on her death at the end. It doesn't say specifically that she died. So, you know, you can have a word with your children about that. Don't worry, it's not scary or morbid or anything like that. And, you know, you don't have to have the death conversation if you don't want to. As you read it, it ends very poetically. And I just think it's beautiful. My daughters and I love this book. And I really recommend this if you know any children that, you know, you want to get them a special book for the holidays that they'll remember forever. This is a really good option. And it prompted me to learn more about Anna Pavlova because I didn't know that much about her life, and I was really fascinated with the story. So I went on YouTube, and they actually have footage of her dancing the Dying Swan and all of her famous dances. You can go on YouTube and watch them, and it's incredible. You just see the raw talent that she had, which prompts me to my next book, which I actually purchased for myself as a Christmas present. And this is called Anna Pavlova, and it's a beautiful book with her biography, and it's full of pictures of her. And I am just so obsessed with this book. Okay, let me show you a good picture. You know, Anna Pavlova is the world's most famous ballerina, and this book just shows you a glimpse into her life and her work on the stage, and it's full of pictures of her costumes, of her dancing on stage, her performing. It talks about her legacy, how she opened up a school, and of course it covers her tragic death. What an amazing book. Anna Pavlova was obviously a patron of the arts, something that I really admire. And this is a beautiful book. This is not new, I don't believe. I got this for myself. But it would make a beautiful gift, I think, for anyone who loves the ballet. Of course, no book gift guide would be complete without mentioning my own books, the Madame Chic books. And they are so beautifully designed by Simon & Schuster. They're little compact, little cakes. They remind me of these just beautiful little cakes. I know that's kind of weird, but they do. And all three together are so beautiful, and they would make a wonderful gift, especially to somebody who has never read about Madame Chic before. Anybody who loves Paris, who loves etiquette, who loves travel books, who loves that sort of thing, will love these books. And I do want to officially say thank you to all of you in this video for helping to make my latest book, Polish Your Poise with Madame Chic, Lessons in Everyday Elegance, a New York Times bestseller. I'm so grateful to you all, and I really truly appreciate it. So that is it for now, and I will see you next time on the Daily Connoisseur. Bye!